gang of doctors and engineers kidnapped and tortured men to hand over cash and jewelry. A gang of 9 thugs kidnapped 3 men and tortured them with knives and boiling water to get them to hand over cash and expensive jewelry. One victim was kidnapped outside his home in London in November 2018 after he was seen wearing a Rolex watch in a Snapchat image and was lured into meeting on the pretense of discussing cannabis. He was tortured for 8 hours, then forced to arrange for money and the luxury watch to be handed over before being released. Another man was stripped, tied up, waterboarded and beaten for 27 hours before being forced to ask friends to give the attackers a £50,000 ransom, while being threatened with guns and knives at a flat in Cardiff in December 2020. He was taken to another stronghold in Hertfordshire where the horrifying ordeal continued. Members of the gang carried on threatening and intimidating him, while again waterboarding the terrified man and pushing his head into a toilet. He was eventually rescued by armed police. A third victim was also held and tortured at the same Cardiff flat in 2020. Ringleader, Fortune Lawson, was jailed today for masterminding both Cardiff plots, as well for the kidnap, false imprisonment and torture of the third victim in London 2 years earlier. 8 other members of the gang, all having been involved in at least one of the 3 plots, were also sentenced at Cardiff Crown Court to between 25 and 6 years in prison. The case has been described as one of the UK's most complicated kidnap investigations in recent times. Davood Asadpour and Mikhail Mali were jailed for 15 years, Arnold Fermemeya and Alexis Matessa for 13 years, Gideon Lawson for 12 years, Ahmed Omar for 9 years, Stephen Isaac for 6 years and Dennis Delishage for 8 years, as well as 8 months for having a phone in prison.